US President Donald Trump says Iran will not be permitted to develop nuclear weapons, claiming US actions have reduced its military capability. He also says a call with President Vladimir Putin on Ukraine's ceasefire was constructive. US President Donald Trump welcomes UAE decision to leave OPEC, says it will lower oil and gas prices. Move signals major shift in global energy markets amid tensions affecting Gulf supply. US Defense Chief Pete Hegseth and Dan Kane calls Iran war an existential fight as they defend $1.5 trillion budget, while warning Tehran must not acquire nuclear weapons. Russian President Vladimir Putin shares ideas on Iran nuclear program in extended call with Trump as both leaders discuss economic and energy cooperation, with Kremlin describing talks as friendly and businesslike. US President Donald Trump says US naval blockade on Iran will continue until a nuclear deal is reached, rejecting phased proposals as Iran warns of retaliation amid deepening standoff. Iran says war is not a solution as US talks remain stalled, with Deputy Foreign Minister Saeed Khatibzadeh urging diplomacy and confirming Tehran has proposed negotiations based on equal terms. Iran's parliament speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf rejects US oil pressure, saying production remains affected. He says the measures have raised global oil prices amid ongoing tensions over energy flows. US Vice President J.D. Vance warns weapons stockpiles are rapidly depleting amid ongoing conflict, raising concerns over America's military readiness against global rivals, Atlantic report says. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi speaks with Lebanon's Parliament Speaker Nabih Berri on regional developments. The call reflects Tehran's outreach as diplomatic efforts continue to stabilize the Middle East after recent conflict. OPEC fund launches $1.5 billion package to support countries impacted by Iran war. Funding runs through 2028 to help secure food, energy and fertilizers amid rising costs and trade disruptions. US Treasury freezes $344 million in crypto linked to Iran under Operation Economic Fury, escalating economic pressure alongside oil exports disruptions and tighter sanctions enforcement. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio meets UK Foreign Secretary Yvette Cooper to push restoring navigation through Strait of Hormuz. Both warn disruption threaten global energy flows with about 20% of LNG trade passing through. Oil prices surged past $119 per barrel as Middle East tensions choke supply, with International Energy Agency warning of unprecedented shock and uncertainty over Iran-US negotiations. Pakistan's security forces conduct Operation Ghazab-ul-Haq after cross-border attacks in Chaman targeting Afghan Taliban positions and vehicles, as security sources report forces pushing attackers back. Pakistan secures €160 million from European Investment Bank for Sindh Housing and Karachi water projects. Funding supports flood reconstruction and filtration plants supplying 300 million litres daily to over 2 million people. And Pakistan's successful deployment of the JF-17 Thunder that downed Indian jets in conflict with India has sparked global demand. Chinese defense exports and profits have been sent to new highs in aviation markets, Bloomberg reports.